3, 2, 1, and we are live. Hi Tess, Robert Charles here again.
Nice to see you.
So Tess, what questions have we got today after the big result?
I'd like to know your initial thoughts on the game for a start. I'd like to...
Well, my thoughts from the sideline was, it was obviously great performance, great result. The chance that the fans were brilliant today, yet again, as always. Must drive the players on a lot. After last week's bad result, Trowsdale coming back now. He's at the wheel. We've heard.
So would you say your opinion's changed on the manager?
Absolutely. He's got to stay now. He's at the wheel. Yeah, who do you change him for? After a result like that, it's a massive cup upset, massive shock. Obviously, we'll be interviewing a few players and the manager soon.
Yeah.
We was going to get some thoughts from the fans, but they've all gone to the pub to celebrate the victory.
Yeah.
Obviously, great result. And, marching on. Who's going to stop us? I can't see us being stopped. If we play like that every week, we should be winning the league.
I'd say so as well. There are a couple of leagues above us, I believe, but they just didn't seem it today. Quite a large win as well. Goals coming from obviously official C9, who's changed number 9, C12.
Yeah, official C12. Yeah,
on the squad. Yeah, obviously Jay Garbutt can't stop scoring.
He's Gary Goals in the minute. He's a goal machine.
It is a goal in every game that he's played, and also obviously you've got Wilco there. He's scored his goal on his new boots, which it's always nice to see. And Tom Eaton, class performance.
Yeah, definitely. Nando took his goal very well again. Beautiful finish. They just didn't seem at the races, but I think that was down to our work rate and our appetite for the game. I think we wanted it more. Swift, we'll move on because we've got a few interviews to get through.
Yeah.
So first of all, we've managed to acquire C12 here. C12. Just first of all, as we always do, thoughts on the game?
Brilliant performance from everyone. Not really expected to get a result today, but we've gone out there. The lads have performed brilliantly, and put in a great result.
Yeah. I've always been a big fan of yours ever since you signed. All the fans have, you've always had the love from the terraces, and you could see that on the pitch today from the players as well when you scored a goal.
Yeah, the minutes to goal ratio is simply outrageous. I'm really giving the gaffer something to think about here. So hopefully now, I'll get my chance at the start, and if I can keep up this form, we'll be up there.
Yeah. Do you feel underlooked inside?
I'll give him his dues. Jay's out there; he's scoring goals. So I see what he's doing. I like to be that impact player. I come on, I'm happy to keep coming on and scoring goals from the subs bench.
There is talk on the terraces of the reincarnation of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Would you comment on that?
I think it's a fair comparison.
Yeah, it's good to see. Obviously, from what you've just said there about the gap, obviously the team bond is definitely there. But you say obviously, Jay scoring. He is Gary Goals, the minute goal machine. You're ready to take your opportunity. Do you feel at any moment?
100%. I think I'm doing that from the sidelines. Two goals in 20 minutes. It speaks for itself. So yeah.
Yes, thank you, C12. We have to cut it short today because we've got.
Always nice to be here.
We've got a lot of interviews to get through.
Thank you very much.
Can you just promise me one thing? You're going to keep scoring goals to reindeer because that is what I live for. I've been soon to get older 40 years now.
It's what I do, baby.
Thank you, C12.
Thank you very much.
So Tess, obviously we've got an interview there with C12.
Yeah.
I believe I've just seen the manager walk past.
Let's
go over and Colin.
Let's
go over and Colin.
See if we can get some thoughts on the game.
He's one wing.
Get him out.
So we do have the manager Robert. And
Yeah.
what questions would you like to post on?
Well, first of all, I'd like to apologise for my my attitude last week. Obviously, I was just hurt.
Call him, please.
It's quite unprofessional, really.
Well, you know, I don't mind.
Celebrate
They've got to celebrate. You know, you like to see that from the fans. The fans are all celebrating in the pubs right now
Listen,
as
I bet
well.
Ollie had some after PSG away.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, but we don't talk about the teams. We're all about Rangers here.
call him, please.
Obviously, like I said, I'd like to apologise for last week. My attitude was not very good. That's because I was just hurt after the result. You know, I'm a lifelong fan. I love it. I absolutely live for it. You know, my wife tells me all the time I like the Reindeer more than her. But first of all, thoughts on the game, Gaffer?
Great performance. 1 to 11, and all the subs that come on. Everyone performed the part.
Thoughts on the man of the match, Sam Bentley?
Stepped up after being dropped last week. Stepped up.
There was pictures been leaked on social media of him playing snooker on the Saturday rather than being out in the pub this time. You think that helped?
In a bit. That may have contributed to his performance. Didn't expect him to be able to do it without beer in his system, but good performance today.
Yeah, I mean, we've just seen the chairman walking off there. I wanted to get an interview with him. Obviously, he's just left the ground now. So I'm going to ask you the same question instead. You know, there's been talks on Sky Sports of Adam Mellor. You know, our team putting a big transfer in for Adam Mellors. Have we got the funds? And is it just a rumour or is it going to happen?
No, it's going to happen. Now that the performance has stepped up, we're getting results. Adam Mellors is interested in joining. Not really big name to join the team. Puts pressure on everyone else. Competition's gone.
Is it going to up the wage bill though? Is his wages going to be too much for the club or?
No. Good match day revenue. A lot more fans turning up. So the extra money on the gate.
Would you say he would sort of lift the other players as well into a different level?
Yeah, I think the competition's good for everyone. I think someone of Adam's class means that people around him, much like Sam Bentley did today, didn't start last week, perform better this week because he's got to perform in front of other people to win his place in the team.
Yes, I definitely agree with that, Mark. You know, no Kai Richards today. A lot of first team players out, and we've still managed to shock the leagues and shock the world really with a brilliant result like that.
Well, as manager, there is no first team players. It's a squad of 25. Everyone can step in, do a job. There's no replacements. Kai dropped out today. Someone came in and done a job for him. Luke Bird was outstanding today.
Why? Another question. Why is C12 still getting unlooked on the bench?
C12's more reliable coming off the bench when legs are tired. Poacher in the box. Jay's got the legs, the speed to tire defenders out. Grabs a couple of goals for himself and then opens the door for Cloughie to come in.
Definitely, C12's ratio is absolutely outrageous at the minute, and you know sometimes we've seen it before. Like I said to C12 in the interview, he's been compared to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his prime. Is that definitely how you intend on using him?
So I view him. He's not quite ready for a full 90 yet, but coming off the bench, he's contributing.
The other thing was we've seen a few players in the terraces today. Benjamin Sherritt, Jake Deakin on the bench on the terraces today. We've already reported that down as an injury.
Yes.
You know, but there's definitely competition in there, and it's definitely working.
Exactly. A lot of lads that have missed out today, but are good enough to come into the starting 11 if required. But it's good. Got a good result with players that normally start not starting today.
I must say I'm 100% behind you. I wasn't last week. I apologise for that. Emotions were just running high. But yeah, I'm definitely 100% behind you, and hopefully you can go and take the title for us. Do you believe that? I mean, this talk on the terraces of winning the treble. What's your thoughts on that?
One game at a time. League's the bread and butter. Get up the leagues. We've proved today that we're a Premiership side. So let's go for that first. The cups are a good bonus. Use the squad.
We also saw Jake Tolson in the stands today. We already reported on this a couple of weeks ago as there being a bit of a bust up and everything else. What is actually happening there?
No bust up. James Prudence, current number one, he didn't like it. If he wants to come back and try and take the position off him, then he's willing to, able to, and so be it.
I see. Reading between the lines there, I'm definitely seeing a bust up. I mean, he's on the side. He didn't look happy on the sidelines. He left 10 minutes early.
I'm going to interject now. You media do this. There's no bust up.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, if there was a bust up, it's obviously on the men now because he did turn up today. Did he speak to you at all? Was there any private words about him maybe coming back to the team?
He spoke to me. He didn't mention anything about coming back, but his attitude on the sideline was right. He wanted the boys to win. So, no problems with him coming back.
So contract not terminated then? No. So we could see return Jake Towson. Thank you, Gaffer, as always. No problem. Not media shy this time. I like to see it. And up the deer.
Up the fucking deer.
As always, this is a PG podcast.
It's a really
Fuck the podcast.
We don't swear on this podcast.
Excuse me.
Thank you, Gaffer. Thank you very much.
We're going to leave now because we have just spotted the Jake Deakin around the changing rooms.
And goal scorer
Carl Wilkinson. Actually. Oh yeah, they're both together there.
Yeah.
We're just going to pop over there. But thanks for your words.
Good luck, lads.
Thank you very much.
Hi Jake, Robert Charles here again. Nice to have you back on the podcast.
Hi mate.
And I can see you've got Carl Wilkinson with you as well. Hi Carl. Well, first of all, like we always do, thoughts on the game?
I thought it was exceptional. I thought it was next level. I thought it was beautiful. It was nice to watch, actually.
Was it, yeah?
It was nice to be on the bench and nice to watch.
Well, we saw you in the stands. You wasn't even down at the bench. Is that an injury problem?
Yeah, it's an injury, yeah, obviously.
How
I feel
weeks?
like that was a stupid question, actually.
That's quite unprofessional to say. We'll carry on with the interview anyway.
Well, if the media team's going to be unprofessional, then so am I.
How many weeks are you looking at?
I think I'll be back next week, if I'm honest.
Yeah, you've been on the treatment table a while. Are you looking at getting back soon?
Yeah, I'll be back.
Do you think you'll walk your way back into the lineup, or do you think you'll have to start on the bench after the performance today from the midfielders?
Look, I've said it numerous times today. As long as the Reindeers win, it doesn't matter to me.
That's definitely the attitude you want to see, isn't it? We also have goal scorer Carl Wilkinson here. First of all, I'd say he took the goal very well.
Thanks, gents. Yeah.
Is it also to do with them new boots?
Definitely the new boots. We're struggling with the mouldies.
Yeah.
New boots with metal studs, made no slipping in that.
I mean, to be fair, the pitch did look very slippy out there today.
It was very slippy.
Obviously, he took the goal very well again. Nice to see you on the score sheet again. You had a bit of a spell out, didn't you? Do you feel that drove you on to become a better player?
I was after missing out last week. When I was at starting out this week, me and the left-hand side partner named Ellers, we were ready for it. We weren't going to concede. We were going to make chances on that left-hand side.
I mean, it looked to me today there should have been definitely some red cards involved in that game. Your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I think Prue should have been sent off in
the goal
first half. Yeah,
I think he did get away with one there. You know,
he should have been. That was a Jordan Pickford, wasn't it? Absolutely.
It was absolutely disgusting.
I can't believe he hadn't hurt anybody, and I can't believe he hadn't been sent off.
Yeah, disgusting, wasn't it? But we get away with it. You ride your luck, and that's how you get to cup finals, isn't it?
Yep, absolutely.
You know, Alex Ferguson did it for a long time at Man United. It's nice to see Mark Charles again getting that bit of luck now. Obviously, are we all behind the gaffer?
Definitely, 100%.
Are you behind the gaffer? That's because I listened to your last podcast and obviously you seem to have changed your tune a little bit.
Yes, well, I've
Robert
just
has apologised this week for his actions last week. He has stated that he is behind the gaffer.
Emotions were running high last week.
So what you're saying is you're Trowsdale in when we win, Trowsdale out when we're not winning?
No, I was just having I was emotions running high last week. That was all. Emotions running high last week. That was all.
Right. Okay.
Thoughts on Sam Bentley being man of the match?
Yeah, I think he played well. I don't like to say it. I don't like to say it, but it's unreal.
Also, you may have seen it on Sky Sports. It's been linked that Adam Mellors is potentially making a big transfer for big money. Have you got any insight into that?
Yeah, can't wait to play alongside him and Tom Eaton. That's all for me.
Man of many words as usual. We've got a young reindeer fan here. Do you just want to say one thing on the podcast? Do you want to say up the deer?
Say up the deer.
Yeah. And I think on that note, Tess, I think we'll call it there.
Yeah.
We've got Steve Austin next with 80s classics.